20% off all my merch. Use code May4.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey everyone, what is going on? So I'm back home from celebration, as you can see, and I couldn't be more stoked to be home because I am pretty sick still from the whole thing, and it's good to get some sleep. That being said, I'm a little sniffly. Sorry for that. My voice will be back to normal in a couple of days, but I am working on a very, very juicy 15-20 minute video, Palpatine theory video, on all the ways that he could be back in episode 9. And it'll all make sense for all the new fans to Star Wars and all the old fans to Star Wars. So I hope you stay tuned for that one. This video is something that will pertain to maybe just a smaller group of people, because I've gotten so many emails over the last few years regarding a lot of fans of Star Wars, not just of the channel, but a lot of fans of Star Wars in general, saying that they feel like they are suppressed, like they cannot. They're bullied. They're bullied for liking Star Wars. Is what I'm basically getting to, and the problem with that is that it's very real. It is very true. I was bullied with Star Wars when I was a little kid. Not even a little kid, when I was in elementary school and in high school. You know, it was not cool to like Star Wars. So, you know, I was that guy that would go home and I didn't have many friends, so I would go home, or really any friends. So I would go home and I would go on those Star Wars forums and I would talk to my friends online all over the world that enjoyed Star Wars. And, you know, I actually met my best friend on one of those Star Wars forums when I was 14 years old. We lived in the province next to each other, and same age, same interests. He actually has a YouTube channel called Leia's Lair that he runs with his girlfriend, and we've been best friends ever since. I literally just talked to him like a couple hours ago. The point is, I've been hit with this email, and this is not the first person that's emailed me about this guy. There's someone, a Star Wars fan, I have no clue who he is. He's reacted to the episode 9 trailer, and he is getting a lot of hate. He's just getting roasted online. He's getting bullied by a lot of those guys, and I figured I would do my reaction to his video, and then we're going to talk about it, because this is quite a serious topic. I hate bullies, and I feel like this is something that can maybe help out a lot of people that are going through something like this, just so you know, you're not alone. So let's get on with the reaction, and then let's... the reaction of the reaction, and then let's talk about it. All right, so here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome to a very special trailer reaction. And yes, I'm on vacation, but it's happened. We're here today to watch finally the first teaser for Star Wars episode.
All right, this thing's 9 minutes long, so should be good. All right. Well, I'm ready to watch it again, man. I haven't watched it since Celebration. Come on. Let's make this official.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
He's just loving it, man.
They will see it through the tears.
Huh?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, what's right, Kylo? Way.
That was a sick shot.
We'll always be with you. No one's ever really gone.
What? No, the Emperor. Skywalker. Oh, Jesus. this more and more epic every time? How do they make this more and more epic every time? I mean, just the variation of the standoff in the desert.
All right. Okay, so we watched it. It's got 20,000 likes, 16,000 dislikes, and it's being passed around the internet like freaking crazy. People are just... I've seen some videos actually that are really bashing him, and from some rather large YouTubers that I never even knew about, but you know, just coming across them saying he's cringy and he's this and that. Look, coming from someone who was extremely bullied because of liking Star Wars, it is a terrible feeling to be bullied, first of all. It's also a really terrible feeling to feel like you can't express yourself the way you want to, because every person on this planet expresses and deals with emotion differently. So you might find something that I think is completely lame extremely cool and extremely exciting. Like a lot of people might like cars. I like cars too, and I think they're like super fun and cool, and the sounds of them is just, it's very invigorating, and it just you know, it's cool. But some other people may be like, well, it's just a car, like it gets you to A to B. It's like, they don't understand, they don't get it. So for this guy, you know, maybe we're gonna get pretty deep in this one. Star Wars isn't just Star Wars. It's much more than that. It's sure, it's a cool story and everything, but at the end of the day, it's an escape for people who aren't necessarily happy with reality, because let's be honest here, reality kind of sucks. You know, whether it's family life, relationship life, or finances or job, whatever it is, you might not be very happy. And you have that 1 minute where, you know, you can just go into this teaser trailer or whatever it is, you know, a book, a video game, class, or whatever you enjoy. Everyone's different. That's the thing. It's subjective. And for this guy, it is Star Wars, and he has so much emotion and passion for it. I think it's real. I don't think it's fake. But even if it is fake, which I'm not saying it is, there are lots of people who feel like this, and myself included, because bullies suck. Like, they will find something that is different about them, and they will try to nitpick and put you down so that they look bigger, so that they look like the ones that are on top of the food chain, when in reality, that isn't how it should be looked at. Now, since the beginning of time, for thousands of years, we've had storytellers, right? Before TV and movies and all this stuff that we have in today's technology, in today's time. We had storytellers that would go throughout different villages, and they would sit at the, you know, the fire, and they would have the village gather around with the children and the old folk and everything, and they would tell these folklore stories of these heroic beings that we have today, much like in comics and in movies and this and that, like Star Wars and, you know, Marvel or DC or whatever it may be, of these heroic figures that give hope to people and make them feel like in their downtime they can be something that they're not, and they can grasp at something. If you will, for a second, humor me, and we're gonna check out something that's, hold on. All right, so does anyone remember this video here, the crying girls? I'm going to mute it because I don't want to get copyrighted for something. Anyways, they're reacting to a K-pop video, all right? And the way they're reacting, I mean, if you just look at their reactions, what is the difference between these two girls and the guy we just saw? Besides the fact that they literally look like they're watching their family get, like, sliced with lightsabers in front of them. Like, the other guy was at least looking happy. Like, what is the difference? You tell me, society, between the other guy and this. What, just because he likes Star Wars? I mean, look at this. What's the difference? He's excited. He's happy. He's enjoying it. He's loving it. He's escaping to that galaxy far, far away. Maybe his life sucks. Maybe he doesn't like his reality, and reality is subjective. You know, I'm gonna get a little Morpheus on you guys. What is reality, really, at the end of the day? It is what you make it, what you want it to be. So for this guy, you know, he's taking that 2 minutes of, you know, we just got a new teaser. We haven't had anything Star Wars for a year and a half, pretty much now, and he's enjoyed it. He's loving it. And this is what life is all about. One day we're all going to croak. We're not going to be here anymore. We're not going to be around. So it's like, if we can't enjoy these little things, then what the heck is the point of it all? I mean, seriously, like, what are we here for? We're here to enjoy the fruits of life. And for, you know, for this guy, it is that. For others, it might be going out and going to a club. And for someone else, it might be racing cars, or maybe riding their bike, or building Lego, or whatever it might be. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I feel like people should be able to like what they want to like and not feel oppressed and like they have to suppress this enjoyment of how they want to be, you know, whether, not to get political, but whether it's your race or your sexual orientation or what you enjoy in life, you should be able to do whatever you want to do without the internet or without these bullies who are at the end of the day just very insecure to come and try and gang up on you. And, you know, I stand with all Star Wars fans, all people who get bullied and feel oppressed, like they can't be who they want to be. And I felt like that. You know, I felt like I couldn't talk about Star Wars. I felt like I couldn't mention it because then I wouldn't get a girlfriend, or I wouldn't be cool, or I, you know, like, what does that even mean? Like, if someone is not going to like me because of who I am, and I have to change and tailor my way of life, my interests for them, then those people aren't the kind of people I want in my life. You know, I don't need you to think I'm cool. I don't care. Go away. Be gone. If you're walking down the street and you see a dog barking at you, just for walking down the street, are you going to bark back, or are you just going to keep walking? It's a dog. Let it bark its head off. Keep doing your thing. Keep being who you are, and don't let anyone ever tell you what to like, who to like, or what to do with your life. So that's my little message in this video. Feel bad for this guy, but you know what? It's a learning curve. And at the end of the day, I'm just saying, you know, I was bullied with Star Wars a lot as a kid, and where did I end up? What am I doing? I'm doing what I love. I love what I do. I love all you guys, and I could not be more happy every single day when I wake up with a purpose, because I get to do something I love. And that is what life is all about. The quality of life is high, which means that my work will be better because I am happy and I enjoy what I do. I'm not like, oh, I gotta wake up, I gotta make another Star Wars video, I hate my life. No, man, this is a choice. Like, I'm pumped. Like, a lot of people are like, well, how'd you grow your channel to be over 1 million subs in under 2 years, just a year and a half? Well, it's because I literally love what I do. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say, guys. At the end of the day, if someone doesn't like you for you, or what you like, or whatever it may be, you just got to move on and ignore them. You got no place for that in your life. You got no time for that. And if someone's going to say something about it, then you stand up tall and you tell them, yeah, I do like it. So what? What's your point? What do you like? Maybe you need to go find something that you like, and maybe we can have that in common. So I think, you know, I wish I would have said that when I was a kid, but you grow up, and it's all a process. Life is all a process. You learn from things and you evolve, and you change as a person every day. So I hope this message was well received. I love you all. And when I say, you know, the Force will be with you always, yeah, sure, the Force will be with you always, like in Star Wars. But the Force as a collective, I feel like, is us fans as a Force. We are a family, all of us. We are one who just enjoys Star Wars, and we come together for that, regardless of race, religion, whatever you are. And it's a beautiful thing. It's great. So enjoy life. Life is good. Don't let anyone bring you down. Don't feel like you have to be suppressing what you like or what you enjoy. Be who you are and be proud of it. So until the next video, that long 15, 20-minute video I got sitting there, I got to edit and everything. Remember, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, the Force will be with you always.